The captain's going to change things around in the field. Runs have been at a premium this middle portion of the match.
Coley from the north end. This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go.
Field moving around a bit here, trying to stop the batters getting singles.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. Smacks that away through the gap.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease. Just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Doesn't beat the infield.
Going a bit more conservative with this field.
The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. Cuts that off well in the infield.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway. Encouraging the bowler to take a few more risks as the field's moved around. Hit that one on the up, a fabulous drive for 6.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
That showed great skill, lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading.
Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg.
A change in the field, more emphasis on defence.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Square cut, finds point, no run. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring.
That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
The right-arm medium bowler is coming on to bowl from the south end.
Going more defensive now with the field choice. How will he reply? A little bit of wobble on that ball. It's safely taken by the keeper. Not enough on it to entice a shot, though.
Was quick onto that in the infield. Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery? I wonder. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here. Can't afford too many dot balls at this stage. Need to find a way to ramp up the run rate.
Patel from the north end.
Still honing in on their lines. The batter happy to let it go through.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over. Batters don't trouble the scorers. That's precise bowling. Oh, my word, that is huge. Middle, that's a monster of a shot.
Lovely shot. Gets on the drive and powers that one. Over the boundary. Wonderful timing.
Straight to the fielder.
Didn't like the look of that one and just ignored it.
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. End of the over, and a very nicely bowled one. Not much opportunity to score runs there. Great commitment.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
A good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Goes over the top with that shot. Jadeja, the left armour, is coming on to bowl from the south end. Thick edge.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner and they're ready to go again.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off.
Well, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
Jadeja shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Misses everything. Patel from the north end. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
At long last, they have the wicket. Could so easily have been a game-changing innings, but all the same, it's been fabulous to watch.
Nice shot, but straight to gully. Square cut, finds point, no run. That's the end of a truly superb over. Takes an important wicket and doesn't concede a run. What more can you ask for? And safe hands from the keeper. Gone. Fine catch.
So that's the third wicket down. Not a happy person walking off the field. There's a real feeling of disappointment.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Massive outside edge. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. On that nicely, good defence. Good fielding out in the boundary. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries.
flowing drive through the covers to pick up the 4.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Yadav, the spinner, coming into the attack. Jadeja back into the attack.
Good footwork behind the stumps, taking it cleanly. No interest, though, from the batter.
Power and precision in that shot.
Pushed onto the front foot and presented the full face of the bat.
Sharma, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Some adjustments to the field. Shoulders, arms, and true to the wicketkeeper.
Patel from the north end. Siraj, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the north end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. Drilled that one away.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. Didn't hear or see anything. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
Doesn't beat the infield. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and have been put away. A few moves made in the field.
Cuts that off well in the infield.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Siraj from the north end. Bumrah coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Head over the ball, great shot, that's racing away.
4 runs. They were so still at the crease, just a slight movement forward. Fabulous shot.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now, would have to be very happy with that last shot. Nice shot, but straight to gully. Couldn't get it through the field. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Finds the fielder with that shot. Edged. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
That was a brilliant boundary, really well timed, and now starting to score quickly.
This has been a great over so far. Two boundaries from it. The runs are flowing very easily now.
Going more defensive with this field choice now.
Can't get that outside the ring field. Driven on the onside, but straight to mid-wicket. Brilliant diving stop. That's gone. Nice simple catch.
A fluent innings undone by a decent delivery. A good wicket to get at a good time.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Jadeja from the south end. Oh, great ball there, but it'll find the gap. Nicely fielded out deep on the boundary. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Was quick onto that in the infield. Swept away, but finds the fielder. The end of a very tidy over. Batting doesn't seem to be that easy out there at the moment. Good pressure being exerted. Going with spin now. Shot, finds the gap with that one.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there's no point in chasing that.
Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Yada ends what has been a tidy over. Just needed to top it off with a wicket. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it. Cracks off the bat. Nice shot.
Now that's a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the covering fielder had no chance.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. A little fall, and that's going to be 4 runs.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that. The fielders come up to stop the quick singles. I like this field choice. A good move, I'd say. Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Patel back on now. Edge, but it drops safely. Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball. That last one to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot.
A bit more balance brought to the field now as the captain swings the changes.
They've gone up here. An absolute screamer, diving away to the side, taking a great catch.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket, and a very frustrated person is heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Dug that out well. That's great fielding. That ball was flying. Misses everything. End of the over. Beautiful bowling that just starts to build pressure on the batters. Jadeja from the south end. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Missed it. Stumping opportunity. The over comes to an end. Not many runs coming off it. Both sides need to inject some life into this match. This could be trouble. Great catch. First ball of the over too. And out. Oh, how did he get to that one?
Really getting to the tail enders now. Sixth wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Straight to the fielder. Well, that was another good over. You can see the frustration growing on the batters. Fielding restrictions now in place. We'll need to bowl well to constrain the batters with fewer fielders allowed outside the circle.
That is a masterclass of batting. Reads the length, gets forward. Dispatches it to the boundary. A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Outrageous catch. What a wicket to get. What a catch.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Swept away but finds the fielder. Jadeja finishes an economical over and walks away with a wicket, which was fully deserved. Doesn't beat the infield. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Siraj coming back on here. They've been bowling really well so far.
Going with a more defensive field choice.
Siraj from the south end.
Not many fielders left in the circle. The captain going very defensive. Going with a more defensive field.
Edge, but it drops safely. Massive appeal. Would have just been missing though. And gone. That's a fantastic catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Beats the field with a great shot.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Rocks onto the back foot, and that is just beautiful.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end. A very defensive field, this.
Super batting at the moment. Back-to-back boundaries, putting the pressure right on the bowler. They've got to respond. Siraj getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Huge edge. Got to follow up that last delivery. Found the edge, but no reward, but putting pressure on the batter. Winds up, but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Finds the fielder with that shot. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Massive outside edge.
Didn't time it at all, but manages to get it away to the boundary. Going with a more defensive choice in the field.
Great shot through the gap.
Slow ball didn't fool anyone. Hits an outstanding shot to the boundary.
Good contest here at the moment. But 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond.
A change to the field, going very defensive.
Couldn't get it through the field. Wow, that's missed the lot. That's the end of a very good over. Great pressure being placed on the batters here. The right-arm pace bowler is coming into the attack from the north end. No, terrible shot. Lovely shot, got back quickly and finds the gap.
Watched it closely out of the hand and hammered that slower ball away to the boundary.
Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Thick edge. Let's just see if they can get that ball up into the slot as before. It's so crucial. You've got to follow up that last delivery and keep the batter under pressure. Big edge. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Great shot, pulled straight to backward square leg though. Siraj from the south end. Cut away and through the gap. Lovely shot. Might be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
Don't always mind getting hit. For runs, what's important, just focus on getting the next delivery right. Cuts that off well in the infield. Nearly gets the edge. Siraj with a great delivery there. Needs to be on target. Seems to have misjudged that one. Ouch. Siraj with a huge appeal. India having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat though. Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful. Gone. Catches win matches, and that was a beauty.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
Perfectly timed.
Just sheer power off the back foot. Don't need to worry about running.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. Onto the front foot, super shot, should be 4.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection. How will the bowler respond?
Oh, great shot.
That showed great skill. Lovely timing. The boundary was the only place that ball was heading. Might look to go big again here.
Can't get that outside the ring field. That's the over and quite possibly the match. Good bowling to put a lot of pressure on the batters. Been some great bowling so far today. Just need one more to really top it off. Well, the batters made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Over the infield with a cracking shot.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Edged, unplayable. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Into the final over. Just too many runs needed to get victory, I would suggest, unless the bowling goes completely awry. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder.
They really need a boundary, this ball. Have to go for it now.
Misses everything. Oh, my, that's just flown off the middle.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
That's a great win. It really did feel that the first innings display had put enough runs on the board and they've been able to defend it. Great bowling.
That's all from us in the commentary box.